Chosen one, the truth is far more disturbing. Open your eyes now. In the quiet suburbs of Seattle, Washington, Alex Harper lived what most people would call an ordinary life. 32 years old, software engineer at a mid-tier tech firm, divorced once, no kids, rent paid on time. He jogged every morning along the same damp trail by Lake Washington, listened to podcasts about productivity, and scrolled through his phone at night until his eyes burned. Nothing special, nothing chosen, until the dreams started. They weren't nightmares at first, just fragments. A voice whispering his name from inside his own skull, symbols carved into the sky like burning constellations, faces he had never seen before staring at him from crowded streets, their eyes glowing faintly gold. He woke up sweating, heart hammering, convinced someone had been standing over his bed. He ignored it. Stress, he told himself. Too much screen time. Maybe he needed therapy again. Then came the synchronicities. A stranger at the coffee shop handed him his latte and muttered, "You're late waking up, Chosen." Alex laughed it off. Creepy street preacher, nothing more. But that afternoon, his phone glitched. The screen froze on a single sentence in white text over black. "Open your eyes now." He restarted the device. Nothing. No trace of the message. That night, the dreams returned, sharper. He saw himself standing in a vast hall of mirrors, each reflection showing a different version of his life, one where he was rich and famous, one where he was homeless, one where he was dead. In the center stood a figure cloaked in shadow, voice like grinding stones. "They lied to you about everything. The world you see is the cage. You were never meant to stay asleep." He woke gasping, chest tight. His apartment felt smaller, the walls breathing. He checked his email. Spam from an unknown sender with the subject line, "The truth is far more disturbing." He opened it. Inside was a single video link, no text, no sender name. Against every instinct, he clicked. The footage was grainy, shot from a body camera. A man in a white room strapped to a chair, electrodes on his temples. Scientists in lab coats murmured around him. One spoke directly to the camera. "Subject 47 believes he is ordinary. He has no memory of the implantation. Awakening phase begins now." The man in the chair, Alex's own face, screamed as electricity surged. His eyes snapped open, irises flashing gold for a split second, then the feed cut. Alex dropped his phone like it burned him. His reflection in the dark window stared back, eyes normal brown, no glow, just a scared man. But the seed was planted. He began noticing things he had never noticed before. Billboards with hidden symbols in the fine print. News anchors pausing mid-sentence as if listening to an earpiece only they could hear. People on the street glancing at him too long, then looking away quickly like they recognized something dangerous. He started researching, late nights on encrypted forums, dark web archives, old whistleblower documents. What he found made his stomach turn. The world wasn't run by governments or corporations. Not really. It was overseen by something older, something that had slipped into human bloodlines centuries ago. They called themselves the Architects. Not aliens, not demons, something in between. Parasitic intelligences that fed on human attention, emotion, fear. They didn't need to conquer. They had engineered the perfect prison, a reality where people believed they were free, while every thought, every desire, every rebellion was predicted, harvested, recycled. And the worst part? They had chosen certain bloodlines to act as anchors, living conduits to keep the illusion stable. These were the chosen ones, not heroes destined to save the world, batteries. Human livestock wired directly into the machine. Alex found his own name on a leaked list from 1993, Subject 47, designation Anchor Class 3. Born under specific astrological alignments, monitored from birth. His divorce? Orchestrated to keep him isolated. His job? A containment field to keep his mind occupied with trivial code. His dreams? Leaks in the programming. He laughed at first, hysterical, broken laughter. Then he cried. Then he got angry. He stopped going to work, stopped answering calls. He sat in his apartment with the lights off, staring at the wall, waiting for the next sign. It came on a rainy Thursday. A knock at the door. He opened it to find no one, just a small black envelope on the mat. Inside, a single photograph, him as a child, maybe 5 years old, standing in a sterile room identical to the one in the video. Behind him, the shadowy figure from his dreams, hand on his shoulder like a proud parent. On the back, handwritten in red, "You were never supposed to remember, but you are remembering. They are coming to reset you. Run." Alex ran. He drove east through the Cascades, no destination, just motion. His phone kept buzzing, unknown numbers, texts that read only "submit" or "return to alignment." He threw it out the window somewhere near Snoqualmie Pass. In a cheap motel outside Spokane, he finally slept, and the dream came clear for the first time. He stood on a cliff overlooking a city that wasn't Seattle anymore. Towers of glass twisted into impossible shapes. People moved like puppets on strings, eyes vacant. Above it all, a massive eye made of light watched everything. The shadow figure appeared beside him. "You are not special in the way you hoped. You are not the savior. You are the glitch, the one who remembers. That is why they fear you. Not because you will destroy them, but because if enough like you wake up, the entire simulation collapses." Alex turned to face it. "Then why let me wake up?" "Because even the machine has a failsafe. Chaos is the only thing it cannot predict. You are that chaos. But they will try to put you back to sleep. They will use everyone you ever loved. They will make you doubt your own mind. They will offer you peace if you just close your eyes again." Alex felt something shift inside him, anger hardening into resolve. "Then I won't close them," he said. The figure smiled, teeth like broken glass. "Good. Because the truth is far more disturbing than even this. You are not the only one. There are thousands waking right now, and when enough of you remember, the architects will fall, but also everything you think is real." Alex woke in the motel, dawn bleeding through the blinds. His hands trembled, but not from fear, from power. He looked in the mirror. For the first time, his eyes flickered gold, just a second, then normal again. He smiled. They were coming for him. Let them come. He was done being their battery. He was the glitch, and the glitch was awake. Chosen one, if you're reading this right now, it means you're starting to remember too. The truth is far more disturbing than comfort will ever allow. Open your eyes now before they close them for you forever. In the misty haze of Seattle's perpetual drizzle, Alex Harper's life unraveled like a poorly coded program, glitch by glitch, line by line. He was 32, a mid-level software engineer at Technova Solutions, a company that churned out apps no one really needed, but everyone downloaded anyway. His days blurred into a routine: code, debug, coffee, repeat. Divorced 2 years ago from Sarah, who had left him for someone more exciting, he lived alone in a cramped apartment overlooking Lake Washington. No kids, no pets, just a stack of unread books on quantum physics and a treadmill gathering dust. Alex was the epitome of ordinary, until the cracks began to show. It started with the dreams, not the vague, forgettable kind that fade with morning light, but vivid intrusions that lingered like smoke in his lungs. The first one came on a Tuesday night after a grueling 12-hour shift fixing bugs in a social media algorithm. He dreamed of a vast, echoing chamber where walls pulsed like living flesh. A voice, deep and resonant, called his name. "Alex, you are not what you seem." Symbols etched themselves into the air, ancient runes that twisted into binary code, zeros and ones morphing into eyes that watched him. He woke in a cold sweat, his heart pounding as if he'd run a marathon. The clock read 3:33 a.m. He dismissed it as indigestion from too much takeout pizza. But the dreams persisted, growing more insistent. Night after night he saw fragments, a child, himself maybe, strapped to a metal table in a sterile lab, scientists in white coats murmuring incantations disguised as data logs, faces in crowds turning toward him with golden irises, whispering, "Chosen, awaken." He started keeping a journal by his bed, scribbling notes in the dark. Why me? What does it mean? Work suffered. His boss pulled him aside, concerned about missed deadlines. "You look like hell, Harper. Get some rest." Alex nodded, but rest was impossible. The world felt off-kilter, like a simulation lagging under heavy load. Then came the synchronicities, those eerie coincidences that conspiracy theorists rave about. One morning at his favorite coffee shop, the Daily Grind, the barista, a lanky kid with tattoos, handed him his latte and said, without looking up, "You're late waking up, chosen one. The truth is far more disturbing than you know." Alex froze, cup halfway to his lips. "What did you say?" The kid blinked, confused. "Just your order, man. Black, no sugar." Alex backed away, heart racing. Paranoia? Hallucination? He shook it off and headed to work. That afternoon, during a mundane team meeting, his laptop glitched. The screen flickered, code dissolving into static, and for a split second, bold white text appeared. "Open your eyes now." He blinked, and it was gone. No one else noticed. He ran diagnostics, nothing wrong. That evening, scrolling through his phone in bed, an ad popped up for a meditation app. Unlock your true self before it's too late. The tagline, "The truth is far more disturbing than you know." He couldn't ignore it anymore. That night, the dream evolved. He stood in a hall of infinite mirrors, each reflection an alternate life. One where he was a billionaire CEO, yachts and private jets. Another where he begged on street corners, rags clinging to his frame. A third where he lay in a coffin, eyes wide in eternal shock. At the center loomed a shadowy figure, cloaked in darkness that absorbed light. Its voice rumbled like distant thunder. "They built this world to cage you. Every choice, every thought scripted. You were born to power the machine, but now you glitch." Alex jolted awake, gasping. His apartment seemed smaller, the shadows deeper. He stumbled to the bathroom, splashed water on his face, and stared into the mirror. His eyes, ordinary brown, flickered gold for an instant. He rubbed them, convinced it was a trick of the light, but doubt crept in. Desperate for answers, he turned to the internet. Late nights bled into dawns as he dove into forums, Reddits/conspiracy, hidden Tor sites, archived whistleblower leaks from the 90s. What he uncovered shattered his fragile grip on reality. The world wasn't governed by presidents or CEOs, not truly. Behind the veil lurked the architects, entities older than humanity, not extraterrestrials or biblical demons, but parasitic intelligences that had infiltrated Earth eons ago. They thrived on human energy, fear, joy, rage, harvesting it like farmers reaping crops. They didn't conquer with armies, they engineered consent. Religions, governments, media, all tools to keep the herd docile, feeding the machine. Worse, they selected bloodlines as anchors, human conduits to stabilize their illusion. These chosen ones weren't saviors, they were batteries, their lives meticulously orchestrated to generate maximum output. Alex found a scanned document from a defunct CIA project called Project Echo, a list of subjects. There, under 1993 entries, Subject 47, Alexander James Harper, Bloodline, Anchor Class 3, Implantation successful at birth, monitor for anomalies. His birth, under a rare planetary alignment, his parents' accidental car crash when he was 10, leaving him in foster care. Sarah's sudden affair and divorce, engineered isolation to prevent emotional bonds that might disrupt the flow. Even his job at Technova, coding algorithms that amplified division online, feeding the architect's hunger for conflict. Horror turned to rage. He laughed maniacally in his empty apartment, tears streaming. "I'm a damn puppet?" He smashed his coffee mug against the wall. Then he went deeper. He hacked into old databases, skills from his coding days, uncovering videos of experiments. Children like him wired to machines, their screams echoing as programming took hold. One email arrived anonymously. Subject: "The truth is far more disturbing." A video attachment. He hesitated, then played it. Grainy footage, a white room, a man, his spitting image, strapped down. "Initiating awakening protocol," a scientist intoned. Electricity arced. The man's eyes glowed gold. He remembers now. Containment failing. The feed cut to black. Alex's world tilted. He quit his job via email, packed a bag, and isolated himself. Friends called, concerned voicemails he deleted. He meditated, trying to force more memories. Flashes came, childhood nightmares of shadowy figures in his room, injecting something into his arm. Doctors dismissing it as imagination. Then, the knock. Rain pounded the windows as he opened the door to an empty hallway. On the mat, a black envelope. Inside, a photo. 5-year-old Alex in that white room, the shadowy figure's hand on his shoulder. Backside, "They know you're waking. Reset imminent. Run, chosen one." He fled east in his beat-up Honda, through the Cascades' twisting roads. His phone exploded with notifications, unknown callers, texts like "return to the fold" and "submit or suffer." He hurled it into a ravine. Paranoia peaked. Every car tailing him, every stranger an agent. In a dingy motel near Spokane, exhaustion claimed him. The dream returned, crystalline. On a cliff above a warped Seattle, skyscrapers coiling like serpents, citizens marionettes with strings to the sky. The massive eye of light pulsed, overseeing all. The shadow figure materialized. You are the glitch in their perfect code, not a hero, but chaos incarnate. They fear you because remembrance spreads like a virus. One awakens, then 10, then millions. The simulation crumbles. "Why me?" Alex demanded. "Because even gods need failsafes. Your bloodline was engineered for stability, but anomalies occur. Free will's remnant. They will hunt you, use illusions, loved ones, doubt, offer false peace." Alex's resolve ignited. "I won't go back." The figure's grin revealed jagged teeth. Then fight. But no, the truth is far more disturbing. This world, a layer in a stack. Peel it back and horrors await. Realms where architects are mere servants to greater voids. He awoke empowered. In the mirror, his eyes held the gold flicker longer. He drove on, to Idaho, then Montana, seeking others like him. Whispers on underground networks, gatherings in hidden forests, chosen ones banding together. Agents pursued. In Billings, a mechanic tampered with his car, brakes failing on a mountain pass. He swerved to safety, heart in throat. In a diner in Wyoming, Sarah appeared, impossibly, begging him to come home. "It's all in your head, Alex." But her eyes betrayed the lie. No gold, but a hollow vacancy. He fled, tears blurring the road. Months blurred. He connected with a network. Eliza, a former journalist whose dreams revealed media manipulation. Marcus, an ex-soldier haunted by missions that never happened. They shared stories around campfires in the Rockies. "We're batteries," Eliza said, "but together we overload the system." The climax came in the Badlands of South Dakota. Tracked to an abandoned mine, Alex and his allies faced the architect's enforcers, humans augmented with tech, eyes glowing permanent gold. A battle ensued, not with guns, but minds. Alex tapped his awakening, projecting illusions, mirrors of doubt that turned enforcers against each other. In the depths, he confronted the shadow figure, revealed as a rogue architect, exiled for defying the hive. "Help us," Alex pleaded. It laughed. "I already have, by waking you." The mine collapsed in chaos, but Alex emerged. The network grew. Synchronicities spread globally, people dreaming the same dreams, eyes flickering gold. Yet, victory was bittersweet. As layers peeled, Alex glimpsed the deeper truth. Earth a farm in a multiverse of suffering, architects fleeing something vaster, hungrier. The disturbance? Infinite. Now, Alex wanders, awakening others. If you're reading this, feeling that pull, the dreams, the signs, you're one of us, the chosen, the glitch. Chosen one, the truth is far more disturbing. Open your eyes now. In the perpetual gray drizzle of Seattle, where the rain seemed to whisper secrets to the pavement, Alex Harper's ordinary existence began to fracture like a glitch in a flawless simulation. At 32, he was a cog in the machine, a software engineer at Technova Solutions, debugging endless lines of code that manipulated user data into profitable addictions. His apartment overlooked Lake Washington, a view he rarely appreciated, lost in podcasts and late-night scrolls. Divorced from Sarah after she claimed he was too predictable, he had no ties, no anchors. Ironic, considering what he would soon discover. The dreams hit first, like digital intrusions hacking his subconscious. One night, after a brutal shift, he collapsed into bed and found himself in a pulsating chamber of flesh and circuits. A voice echoed, "Alex, you are the key they fear." Runes burned in the air, twisting into code that unraveled before his eyes. He awoke at 3:33 a.m., sheets soaked, convinced shadows lingered in the corners. They escalated. In one, he was a child on a cold metal table, needles piercing his skin as masked figures chanted data streams. Crowds parted to reveal golden-eyed watchers hissing, "Chosen, rise." He started a journal, frantic scribbles. Am I losing it? Synchronicities followed, turning paranoia into certainty. At the daily grind, the barista slid his latte across the counter with a murmur, "Late to the awakening, chosen one, the truth will shatter you." Alex's hand trembled. The kid denied it seconds later. At work, his screen froze mid-meeting. "Open your eyes now." Gone in a blink. An ad later screamed the same phrase. The pivotal dream, a mirror maze of alternate lives, wealthy tycoon, destitute wanderer, corpse in decay. A shadowed entity loomed. This world is their farm. You're the harvest. Glitch, and they come for you. Awake, his mirror reflection's eyes flashed gold. Terror gripped him. He delved online. Forums, dark web, leaks. The architects, parasitic entities feeding on human essence, puppeteering society through bloodlines. Chosen ones? Batteries, not heroes. His name on a list, Subject 47, Anchor Class 3. Birth aligned, life scripted. Parents crash, Sarah's betrayal, job a distraction. An email, the truth is far more disturbing. Video of his double convulsing under shocks, eyes glowing. Alex shattered, laughed, wept, raged. Memories surged in meditation. Childhood abductions masked as dreams, injections glowing ethereal blue. The envelope arrived amid pounding rain. Photo of young Alex with the shadow. Note, run. He bolted east, Honda slicing through fog-shrouded Cascades. Phones buzzed, submit. He ditched it in a ravine, but they were close. Near Snoqualmie Pass, a black SUV rammed his tail, forcing him onto a slick shoulder. Tires screeched. Alex swerved, heart exploding as the SUV clipped his bumper. Metal groaned. Sparks flew in the downpour. He floored it, weaving through pines, the pursuer's lights piercing the mist like predator eyes. Gunshots cracked, bullets pinging off his trunk. Adrenaline surged. He downshifted, taking a hairpin turn at breakneck speed, gravel spraying like shrapnel. The SUV misjudged, plunging off the edge in a fiery tumble. Alex's breaths came ragged. He'd escaped, but barely. In Spokane's seedy motel, the dream clarified. Warped city under a vigilant eye. The shadow, You are chaos. They hunt to reset you. Eyes flickering gold, he pressed on to Idaho, Montana. Underground whispers led to allies. Eliza, journalist exposing media lies. Marcus, soldier haunted by phantom ops. Around Rocky Mountain campfires be plotted. Pursuit intensified. In Billings, a mechanic sabotaged his brakes. Descending a steep pass, pedals failed, car hurtling toward the cliff. Wind whipped through cracked windows. Alex yanked the e-brake, tires smoking, rubber burning acrid. The car fishtailed, slamming into a guardrail that buckled but held. He leapt out, rolling into dirt as the vehicle teetered. Enforcers emerged from shadows, augmented humans, veins pulsing tech blue, eyes gold. "Submit, anchor," one snarled. Action erupted. Alex grabbed a fallen branch, swinging wildly. It cracked against one's jaw, bone crunching. Another lunged. Alex dodged, kneeing the groin, then elbowing the throat. Gasps echoed. Eliza appeared from hiding, tackling a third. Fists flying, blood splattering gravel. Eliza fired a scavenged pistol, shots booming, enforcers dropping with guttural cries. They fled into the night, leaving Alex panting, knuckles raw, tasting copper. In Wyoming's diner, Sarah materialized, eyes vacant. "Come home, Alex." But as she reached, her form glitched, revealing circuits beneath skin. "Illusion!" he yelled, overturning a table, plates shattering, coffee scalding. Patrons screamed. Alex bolted through the kitchen, pots clanging as he vaulted counters. Outside, enforcers waited, a chase through dusty streets. He hijacked a motorcycle, engine roaring to life. Bullets whizzed past his ear. He zigzagged alleys, jumping curbs, wind tearing at him. A sharp turn into a field, enforcers' vehicles bogging in mud. He escaped, pulse thundering. Months of evasion, hit-and-run skirmishes in forests where allies ambushed patrols. One night in Utah Badlands, enforcers stormed their camp, flashbangs exploding in blinding light, acrid smoke choking lungs. Alex rolled behind rocks, grabbing a rifle. Gunfire staccatoed. He returned fire, bullets ricocheting off stone. An enforcer charged. Alex tripped him, stomping his chest with a crack. Eliza hacked a drone mid-air, crashing it into foes in a fireball. Marcus grappled hand to hand, necks snapping in brutal twists. The apex, South Dakota's abandoned mine. Tracked, they descended into damp tunnels, lanterns flickering on jagged walls. Enforcers swarmed, dozens, augmented for speed, strength. Chaos reigned. Alex projected mental illusions from his awakening, mirrors of fear manifesting as spectral horrors. Enforcers screamed, crawling at phantom insects burrowing skin. One swung a blade. Alex parried with a pickaxe, metal clanging sparks. He thrust, piercing armor, warm blood spraying. Another tackled him. They rolled in muck, fists pounding ribs, breath hot and metallic. Alex headbutted, stars exploding, then choked the life out with wire-like hands. Deeper, the shadow revealed a rogue architect. "You've sparked the unraveling." The mine quaked, explosives detonated by allies, rocks tumbling in deafening roars. Alex dashed through collapsing shafts, debris grazing skin, lungs burning dust. He burst into daylight, enforcers buried. The network swelled globally, awakenings viral. Alex wandered, igniting sparks. But peaks beyond, multiversal farms, architects prey to cosmic predators, disturbing infinity. If the dreams call, the signs align. You're chosen. The glitch awakens. Open your eyes now. Freedom in the chaos awaits.